Good day. We're learning Tanya, the third book of the Tanya, the third section called Igeres haTeshuva. Igeres haTeshuva, letters of tshuva. Now, it's not really letters, but that's what it's called, Igeres haTeshuva. Initially, by the way, I think it was all written as one long letter. It wasn't divided into chapters. There's two editions of this from the author, from Reb Shneir Zalman. And this is the second edition, and it was divided into chapters. So we're on page 194, and we are about 8-9 lines from the bottom. The last two words on the line, which begins with V'kocha mamish, after the period. The author, the Baal HaTanya here, is discussing the concept that transgressions of various sorts causes a blockage between the flow of godly energy into the person's life. Now, just for a moment, I want to just explain the reality of this. This isn't just, Moshe, a Kabbalistic mystical concept for the mystics or the Chabadniks or the people who are into this. This is for every single Jew, regardless. And if we start understanding this better, then we become sensitized to what we're doing. So at least when we gossip, it should bother us. When we don't give charity, and we can and we should, it should bother us. You see, it's more important. I shouldn't say more important, but it's not about the result, which is the result isn't always where one is at. It's the process. The process is, do we relate to the fact that the flow of energy, Avram, the flow of God's effluence to us depends on us. We're always thinking what God makes happen in the world, God makes happen. And in a way, like I can't take responsibility. It's God. So if I believe in a God, I accept what he does. And although that's true, nevertheless, together with that, Hashem says, God says, you need to take responsibility. And you do make a difference. And the difference is that either the flow is going to come quicker, straight, more powerful, or it's going to, take time, or maybe it won't come because there's a blockage. In this chapter, the author discusses this idea of this concept. So this is what we're learning. Let's learn quickly, because we might get cut off very soon, because I see the battery and I have to run to the car and I don't want to get it. So if we get cut off, I'm very sorry. Let's go. The Kocha Mamish, page 194, is so too who benimshal its regard in the parable, in the moral. Of all transgressions that man steps on with his heel, needless to say, for some is those that are more popular, midivri razal, from the words of the sages, shehein mamish, which they are compared to kavod zara, idolatry, gil arayis, immorality, v'shvichas damim, and spilling of blood, murder. K'moy halomas ayim in tzedakah. What a powerful statement. Concealing your mind from tzedakah, holding yourself back from tzedakah. It says, guard, you should be careful. Maybe you will be, your heart will be blial, like bad, not good. Blial, we have a verse in the Torah that blial refers to idolatry, etc. Another example, someone who publicly shames someone else and shares that information. He lashon hara, this is gossip. Hashkula, which is equivalent, kavod zara, like idolatry, v'gilus aroyis, and immorality, v'shvichas damim, and the spilling of blood and murder. Another example, v'chol hakoyis, whoever gets angry, ki'ilu oived avodah zarah, it's like you're worshiping an idol. V'chein misheyesh b'gasus haruach. A fourth example, someone who has ego, it's like idolatry. Okay, Heina rabbis b'gemara, and the Alter Rebbe says, and there are many more examples in the Talmud. Then he says, v'talmud Torah connected kulam. The study of Torah is equivalent to all of this. K'mayim razal, as the sages say, v'iter hakadosh baruch hu avodah zarah. God gave credit to idolatry, and he said that, if you make a mistake with that, I can kind of forgive you. But when you don't study Torah and you have the ability, it's like idolatry. For the sidra b'krish b'shel amita, next page, top of Tzadik Ches. Therefore, the rabbis organized in the nightly prayer, Lakabel Olav Dalad Mrs. Bezdin, one says the prayers accepting upon oneself the four punishments of death that the Torah suggests for different